heard there was a secret court. Journalists weren't allowed to report, but you don't really care for freedom, do ya? Goes like this without the fifth. Gavel falls and they cuff your wrist. It's not okay that this is how they rule ya. How they rule ya. How they rule ya. How they rule ya. How they rule ya.
This is how Swede speaks.
On Thursday, July 11th, Tommy Robinson was sentenced again for contempt of court to 9 months in jail. Due to previously served time, he will serve another 66 days in British jail. For speech and for journalism. What's going on in Britain? And what's going on with Tommy Robinson? That's what we will address in this video. Before we get started, I want to thank all of my financial supporters. This is my day job. Without you, this channel would not be possible. I also want to ask you to check out my website, swedespeaks.com, and to follow me on BitChute. There are links in the box below, and you know, better safe than sorry, so make sure to check that out. So, as I said, a few days ago, Tommy Robinson was again sentenced for contempt of court. Let's remember that the scumbags that he reported on are out on the streets of Britain, but Tommy Robinson has been sentenced for journalism. And here is what Ezra Levant from The Rebel had to say when he reported about it.
This has been a very long procedure, 14 months back and forth in the courts. Tommy has already served 10 weeks in solitary confinement before that original conviction was quashed. This was a retrial, and yet he was convicted again and sentenced again. The long and the short of it is he was sentenced to a maximum of 9 months in prison. They reactivated an old 3-month suspended sentence, added to it a new 6-month sentence, and ordered that they be served consecutively. 9 months in prison for citizen journalism. But, as I mentioned, because he served some time improperly, he gets credit for that. There's other mathematics that apply. So in the end, the effective sentence will be 19 weeks in prison. And again, because there's a rule about early release, Tommy will be out in 9.5 weeks. So after all the math, Tommy Robinson will be in prison for 66 days.
Tommy Robinson was obviously not surprised. Before the trial, Tommy Robinson pleaded directly to US President Donald Trump for immediate political asylum in the United States.
My name is Tommy Robinson. Today I'm calling on the help of Donald Trump, his administration and the Republican Party to grant me and my family political asylum in the United States of America. I'm an English man, a British citizen who loves my country, and it hurts me to have to say I have no future here. The only future that lies for me is death.
Tommy Robinson's case is obviously not unknown to the US President. Last year, Donald Trump Jr., son of the US President, tweeted that Tommy Robinson's imprisonment was, quote, reason number 1776 for the original Brexit, unquote, and added, quote, don't let America follow in those footsteps, unquote. So I understand why Tommy Robinson wants political asylum for himself and his family in the United States of America. The United States of America is, as far as I know, the only country with a constitution that really protects freedom of speech. The Supreme Court of the United States have even ruled that so-called hate speech is free speech. And I agree. It is. You should be allowed to say things that people don't like. But you are denied that right in the United Kingdom, or should I call it the United Caliphate? And Tommy Robinson needs and deserves to live in a country where he can speak freely. So please, Mr. President, take Tommy Robinson and his family in. In Norway, Progress Party member of the Norwegian Parliament, Per-willy, who was Minister of Justice from December 2016 until January 2018, wrote, quote, Facebook censors support for Tommy Robinson. Will they censor a member of parliament? Tommy should receive asylum in Norway since Great Britain has failed freedom of speech. He is politically persecuted. Facebook censorship that many on the right have been exposed to is reprehensible. Facebook should be regulated by law to secure our freedom of speech. This is guaranteed a status that Facebook will stop. So like and share, unquote. And mainly, I sympathize with what Mr. Amundsen says, but I don't think that Tommy Robinson will be safe in Norway either. Apart from Norway's violent left and its growing Muslim population, Norwegians have been charged for speech too. Tommy Robinson would also be charged for speech if he lived in Norway. I have to repeat, I think that the United States is Tommy Robinson's only hope. I mean, in this world. One thing that per-willy Amundsen mentioned was Facebook's political censorship, which many on the right are exposed to. This is something that the Danish alternative media site document.dk experienced recently. Document.dk wrote, quote, Bruce Bohr has followed how the British legal system persecuted Tommy Robinson, which does not seem to stop. It can seem like they want to break his neck. Robinson is a hard nail and enduring. It might be that they mean it literally, unquote. And what happened? Facebook stopped document.dk from uploading this post to Facebook, saying that the post went against their community standards. And they are not the only ones. The Norwegian anti-Islamic activist Lena Andreasen created a Facebook event in favor of Tommy Robinson and free speech to be held outside the British Embassy in Oslo, Norway. After having done so, her main profile on Facebook was removed. But the event in Oslo happened anyway, on Thursday, July 11th, and here are parts of the event.
Okay, welcome everyone. It's so incredibly nice to see that you had time to come on so short notice. Yesterday, after I post this event, my Facebook account was dissolved by Facebook. Is this freedom of speech? Tommy Robinson was sent to prison today for 9 months for his work as a journalist. There is no longer freedom of speech. We are all Tommy Robinson.
Today, Tommy Robinson was again convicted for speaking the truth about the pedophile sexual predators gangs in the UK. He is convicted for being a pain in the ass for the establishment. They sent him to jail for telling the inconvenient truth. Those who run our societies doesn't want the public to be aware of the negative effects caused by the Islam problem.
It's a truly sad day. A sad day for, especially for Tommy Robinson and his family, because he's convicted of something that he should not have been convicted for. It's a conviction against democracy. It's a sad day for him and his family. It's a sad day for everyone who wants a good society with freedom of speech, democracy, freedom of religion, freedom from violence, not the least.
So what can I say? Britain is no longer a free country, if it ever were. At least, it is not now. Tommy Robinson has been sentenced for speech and for journalism. People can talk about China, North Korea, Iran and Russia all they want, and they should. But let us not forget about what's going on in the United Kingdom, the United Caliphate. This is horrible, and Britain needs to turn around. Britons need to rise up against this, and also free Tommy Robinson and give him asylum in the United States. And that's what I have to say about this. So what do you think? Comment below, and if you like this video, I'd really appreciate any donations. Even $1 makes a difference. If everyone who watched this channel gave $1, it would transform this channel. Just take a look at the links below. But if you really can't financially support this channel, I would be very grateful if you would share a link to one of your favorite videos from this channel on your social media, because ad revenue also helps. Also, make sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Most importantly, please pray for this channel. My next live stream will be on July 20th, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 11:30 p.m. Central European Time. Until next time, have a nice day, thank you for watching and God bless.